Hey everybody, Jackson from Team Lavender here. Who are you and what'd you do?
Aidan Carter, and I got second at the Portland Regional this weekend.
Cool, what'd you play?
I played Prankids Thunder Dragon.
Alright, let's see it.
Alright, it's pretty generic. I mean, we have 3 lamp, 3 rock, 3 fan, 3 drop, 3 ash. I played the Thunder Dragon engine. I have the Hawk and the Dark, because after I saw that dude do it at the YCS, I wanted to give it a try. The annoying part was, like, there was no way that the combo video was there, like, so I had to figure it out, like, and literally just, like, keep testing it. And after testing it, I agree that, like, it's busted, it's crazy. Making, like, Griffin Colossus is busted. Also, if you hard draw like this, you can still use Roxy's, banish this, add this back, or add this from your deck and then make Colossus. So Roxy's is basically, like, if you open this, it's fine. And then, this is my 41st card, and it should not even be in my deck, but it's King of the Swamp. I never saw it during the regional, and after game 1, I immediately sided out because I regret playing it. The reason I played it was because in theory, I'm playing the non-Prankid fusions. I'm playing Invocation and 3 Polymerization. I was going to play a second one of this, but I thought that I would rather open this and see this than this. So I was like, oh, if I play this, then technically I'm running 4 polymerizations and only 1 invocation, but still running the same amount. But the problem was that, like, I just never wanted to see this, because normally if I open this, I end up opening another way to play. So I think that I would just take this card out going forward, not even put anything in, because it was 41 cards in the deck. So that was my monster lineup. I played, as I said, 3 poly and an invocation. I was thinking about playing a second invocation, but it's really only good when you're fusing from hand, but mostly only on turn 1.
And when you search it off Alistair?
Yeah, well, not when you don't play Alistair, it's kind of hard, but yeah, so most people don't know, like, you can only do it from hand, you can't do it from field, so that's why this is infinitely better, but I wanted to play, obviously, more of this and less of this. For the Prank Kids cards, 3 Prank Kids Pranks, this card is insane. The shuffle back effect is, like, the most important effect. Also, the token one literally just gets your combo started. If you open up 2 Prank Kids in this, it's like opening up 2 Prank Kids and a fusion. So, 3 Pandemonium. Again, like, this card kind of goes against the Thunder Dragon combo because you can't make the Colossus or the Griffin or anything if you open this. That's why you want to open, like, one of the other fusions, or make sure that you have enough resources to go into that combo. But obviously you still need this because you can still do the other combos without needing to go into the Colossus and stuff. 3 Prank Kid Place. This card is busted. The fact that, like, you can, like, boost and, like, lower your opponent's attack and or just attack is crazy. 3 Instant Fusion. Obviously to start your combos. 2 Terraforming because it's at 2. 2 Pot of Desires. I originally didn't want to run this, but needed it for consistency because you can brick a lot with this deck. So I wasn't going to run 3, though, because there is no way that you can ever resolve a second one of these because of the way that the Prank Kids work, and you need them to be in your deck. So I only ran 2 of these because I would never even, like, want to think about activating a third or activating a second one after activating the first. And my last spell is Monster Reborn. It was just a good card to get your combo started, or, like, get your combo extended, and it also worked if I drew it off of a Roxy's or the Griffin set to draw a card, and if I drew it, it would just add to my play even more. And then for the 2 traps, I ran Plan. A lot of people didn't know what this card did when it was engraved, so they would just attack, I would banish this, and they'd be like, what does it do? And they'd read it and then lose because they lose their monster. So that was 41, should be 40, because King of the Swamps is horrible. For the extra deck, I ran the 2 Rocket Rides and the Weather Vane. The Weather Vane was really good because I played against Sky Striker a lot, and I think I played against 3 Sky Striker. And this card just says no to Ray. Like, you just attack over their... You boost this up with the place, you attack over their Link, and then they can't get Ray because this is an Armades. So, it was really good all day. Also, you do that, and then they try to Widow Anchor, do something on their turn. You tribute it, and you summon the 2 guys that can't be destroyed by battle. So, this was a good ratio all day. I played 2 Doodle and 2 Bow Wow. 2 Doodle was correct. I know that a lot of people were playing 3, and then people switched over to 2. And I think that's correct, because if you're running pranks, you're always going to shuffle, like, one of these back in, with the pranks, like you make it a priority, and then if you just correctly resource manage, you're never gonna need the third one. I never actually needed the third one. Rip Roaring and Battle Butler, so our two like Monster and Speller Trap board wipe. I made this one a lot more because I was playing a lot more. Like I played 2 Altergeist, I played 3 Striker. I only made this like once or twice. I think I made it against the Crusadia deck because he made Equimax and didn't have anything else in the field. I just blew it up and he lost. But I think I made this more. But I was able to make this with the Thunder Dragon play once, but I mostly prioritized that over like doing the play where you set up both of these. So they still came in handy though. They still were really helpful. And then as I was saying, I played the Summon Zork into Griffin into Colossus so that you ended with like Griffin and then Colossus above it and then like a Bow Wow or a Doodle somewhere here. It was really good because people really didn't see it coming because they thought it was just prank kids. And this allowed for them not to be able to summon here and then have it point and keep going. So it was really good. It was also cool because if you have the Bow Wow or the Doodle, so like if you had this or you had here, when this was summoned, most of the time it was this because you went summon store copy this. You would be able to set a card from your grave. So if I had like Monster Reborn or even like the Fusion spell, I could just discard a card, set it, and then draw a card. So that was really good all day. And then I played Boral Dragon and Boral Sword. Or Boralow Dragon and Boral Sword Dragon. Both of these are just kind of like when you make the Weather Vane to like play defensively, or you just like have these and you on your opponent's turn like spam a bunch of cards, and then on your turn you just make this or make this and win. So I think I made this way more than I made this just because people were trying to make Boral Sword on me and just like go for game, but then I would be able to like use Weather Vane and like stall, and then I would Boraload their Boral Sword. So most of the time I made this only because people were trying to make this on me. I really didn't make this because I wasn't trying to be like proactively doing it to them. And then the last card is Toad because Dropsies is for some reason a level 2 Aqua. It's actually gross. This card came in clutch when I played against a guy who goes in me. So I was able to end up with like, I had like a Weather Vane and like 2 Dropsies. He like stole the Weather Vane for some reason, couldn't do anything with it, it came back. And I just turned the 2 Dropsies into this. So like I was able to play around Gozen with it. I also could just like set up boards where I'd make like a recursion play and then make this guy, and it would just be game. So that's 15. My side deck is horrible. So as I don't play Yu-Gi-Oh a lot, I've been like trying to, like I've been out of the game playing a lot of Hearthstone. So like when I come back, I'm like, oh, I can play these decks, but I don't really know like the side decks or like know what cards I should put in. But I'm always like thinking about it and making sure I'm like my theory is there. But this side deck is not good, so don't worry. 3 Effect Veiler because I was like, oh, Skull Dread's good, and I should probably stop it. That was literally my logic. 2 Droll because I couldn't find my third, and here they are, and it's a good hand trap. 2 Pankratops because I expected a lot of like Altergeist, which was true. I played 2 of them, and I didn't want to side like 3 of them because I thought a lot of the time when I was looking for cards to side out of Prankids, I couldn't really find a lot of them because I wanted all of my combo pieces and I wanted like the game to go on longer, and I wanted to make sure that I had everything I could, so I only played 2. I played only 2 Call by the Grave too. This was mostly for when I was going first and I expected people to like side in all their hand traps against me to stop me. I did side this in, I only really saw it once and it was helpful then. 3 Red Reboot because when you're playing against Altergeist in this deck, you just go second, Red Reboot them, and then you Rip Roaring them for 5, and then you win. That happened once at the regional, which was crazy, because it makes them set another trap, so it gives them even more. It gives you even more cards to destroy off of the Rip Roaring. And then finally, so I played Imperial Order because I was like, oh, you'll understand in a second. So for some reason, I thought that, oh, I'm running Griffin. I should run the cards that you can set off of Griffin. So I ran Epidemic Virus and Summon Limit. Well, let me tell you, I do not run Curious. So the issue was that I had these 3 cards in my side deck and no way to tutor them. So I thought, and I didn't realize this until like after round 1. I was like, because I was like, oh, I'm going to put these in. And I was like, wait a minute, I can't do that because the reason that these are good is because you can send them off of Curious. And there's no way you make Curious in this deck. I don't even run Curious. I don't know what I was thinking. I think I just saw Griffin and I had to put in my deck list, and here we are. But this Imperial Order was good. I played against 2 striker and drew against one of them, so that was good. These were trash, but that's fine because we did well, so it doesn't matter. Yeah.
All right.
So other than the side deck, I was pretty happy with it.
All right. Any final thoughts? Shout outs?
Shout outs to Farron for lending me the Thunder Dragon package. Shout out to Team Lavender for taking top 4. And yeah, shout out to prankids.
All right. That was some sweet heat with Aidan Carter.
All right.
This is Jackson signing out.